Now, studying the anatomical organization of the spinal cord in a cut section is very important because that basically emphasizing on the major areas that we're going to study. And apart from this, then we're going to move on with the details of the tracts that they're going to reside in that particular fissures and sulci that are present in the spinal cord. Fissures and sulci are also a very important part when we study the cerebral cortices or the cerebral hemispheres. And even over here in the spinal cord, we have the fissures in the sulci that are present. Specifically and primarily, we have a posterior median sulcus. And then we have an anterior median sulcus, which is placed more anteriorly. We have a posterior gray commissure. Now, these sulci were present in the white column. And when we talk about the gray matter, which is basically a butterfly-shaped gray matter, which is placed more centrally, it has a posterior gray commissure. And then we have this anterior gray commissure. The commissure is basically the communication between the two horns of the gray columns that are present laterally, and they're being united by these commissures. Now, the commissure, which is basically present more anteriorly to the central canal, is basically called as the anterior commissure, and correspondingly, the commissure present posteriorly to the central canal is the posterior gray commissure. And this is finally the interior white commissure. It is again the one of the tracts which is basically communicating the two lateral portions or the two hemispheres of the white columns that are basically carrying the ascending tracts. So we must know these commissures. We must know these sulci that are basically a part and parcel of the spinal cord in a cut section, because we're going to correspond to them again and again when we are getting into the details of neuroanatomy.